Look at this. There is a chip inside here the size of your fingernail. And 90% of the most advanced chips on Earth come from one island. Not one country, one island. Smaller than Switzerland, one company on it makes the chips that runs your phone, your car, your bank, the AI everyone's talking about, all of it. And right now, those chips are getting more expensive, not next year, this year. I'm going to show you by how much and why it lands on things you buy that have nothing to do with computers. If you build anything, sell anything, or just buy things, subscribe. I do one of these every Thursday from Shanghai and it genuinely helps. Here is the receipt. That one company is called TSMC. It makes 90% of the world's most advanced chips. Its closest competitor, 7%. 7 against 90. There is no backup, there is no second island. And this year, TSMC started raising its prices 3 to 10% on the advanced chips. On the newest ones, the 2 nanometer chips, the price of a single wafer jumped past $30,000, up more than 50%. Now, you don't buy a wafer, but Apple does, Nvidia does, your car company does. And when their chips cost more, your phone costs more. Your car costs more, the AI subscription creeping onto every service you use, that costs more too. You feel a price rise 8,000 miles away as a number on your own receipt. If that just changed how you see the phone in your hand, tap like. It honestly helps this reach the next person who thinks a chip factory on the other side of the world has nothing to do with their money. Hold on, look at this again. Everything this does, maps, camera, the call, runs on a chip from that one island. If those factories stopped for a month, the price of almost everything electronic on Earth would move. That's not a prediction, that's just how concentrated it is. Phones, laptops, cars, fighter jets, medical scanners, data centers, the whole AI boom, one island. So, how did one small island end up making the most important thing in the modern economy? It didn't happen by luck. 50 years ago, they made a decision. They bet everything on being the best at one hard thing, building chips nobody else could build. For 30 years, the West was happy to let them. It was cheaper to just buy them. So the skill left and the island kept it. Now you might be thinking, why is a guy who talks about factories spending 6 minutes on chips? Because the chip is the factory now. Everything you make, move or sell runs on one. You don't have a tech problem, you have a one island problem. And the bill is going up. My read after 25 years on these floors, this does not get less concentrated soon. America is spending $165 billion to build these fabs in Arizona. But those chips already cost 5 to 20% more than the ones from the island. Building the skill back takes a decade. The price pressure is here now. So here is your move. This month, not next year. 1. Find these chips your own business. Every product you sell, every tool you run, what has a chip in it and where does this chip come from? Most owners have never asked. 2. Put a number on it. If your chip costs rise 10%, what does that do to your price, your margin, your next order? And if you import anything with a chip in it, price your exposure exactly. I built the calculator for this. And because you are one of my viewers, 7 days of full pro access, free 100%. Link below, 60 seconds, go get your number. 3. Ask your supplier now before your next order. Are chip costs going up on this, and by how much? Ask now, while you still have time to plan, not after the invoice lands. One last thing, and I mean this sincerely. If you got this far, you are exactly who I make this for. So one ask, subscribe. Because I am sitting in Asia watching the ships take shape before they reach a Western price tag. Nobody is going to send you a letter about this. Here is everything complete, nothing held back. One company on one island makes 90% of the world's most advanced chips. Prices are rising 3 or 50% right now, and it lands on your phone, your car, and almost everything you buy with a chip in it. Your move is 3 questions and 1 number. That's the whole video. That's all of it. So the next time you pick this up, remember what's inside it, and remember it all comes from one island. The full written report with every source is on the site, link below. Next Thursday, the one metal your electric car cannot run without, and the country that controls almost all of it. So here is my question. Should America be spending $165 billion to build these chips at home, or is it already too late? Tell me below. I read everyone. See you Thursday from Shanghai.